everyone, and welcome back to day 12 of our Inktober 2024 Beginner Tangles Challenge. I, I'm Yehudit Steinberg, and I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we'll explore the tangle Hollibaugh. This is a second tangle typically taught in the Zentangle method, and it demonstrates the over and under layered technique typically taught in Zentangle, which is perfect for beginners. So let's start by gathering our materials. So today I have with me, I have a Micron 01 that I use for very fine lines. I have a Micron PN for some of the areas where I'm going to ink. I have a Statler 2B graphite sharpened pencil, and I have a Tortillon, a small one, that I'll use for shading. And I'll be working on a 2-inch Bijou Zentangle tile. You can get these tiles at zentangle.com. However, there are other ways and other papers that you can use to practice. And the idea, if you're just learning this tangle or any of these 31 beginner tangles that I'm teaching during this process, you your paper is the most important thing is to just get doing and practicing, and it just gets better. As we start every one of our teaching tangle videos, I offer you a screenshot that gives you the step-by-step way to put this tangle together. So take a moment, grab a screenshot, and let me tell you a little bit more about this tangle. Today's tangle is Hollibaugh. It's a simple yet effective pattern that uses straight lines and the layering technique to create a sense of depth. You'll often see this tangle in early Zentangle lessons because it's so foundational. So here's the step out guide. Feel free to take a screenshot, and let's get ready to do our mindful drawing session with Hollibaugh. I like to start my sessions with some warm up, and the warm up usually is getting grounded, feet on the ground, sit up straight, and get ready to draw and take a couple of deep breaths, and also do some hand yoga and get those fingers and hands, just get them moving a little bit, maybe rub them together, and we're ready to. If you need a screenshot, here it is. It's really versatile. Recently, what I'm doing is I'm playing with thick and thin, you know, Hollibaugh. But I'm gonna demonstrate for the beginners the basic Hollibaugh today. And I'm going to put floors inside. You can put a line and then a parallel line. Well, that's funny, but I have to turn my tile to do that parallel so that I can see this line really clearly as I'm drawing a line. This is the top line. Now, basically, we're going to put little boards down. This one, um, So when we come to the board that's already been drawn, we're going to lift our pen and we're going to put it down on the other side. So we'll straight to there, lift up, gonna draw in the air and come down. And get creative. You can get creative. I'm gonna experiment, I think, a little bit with a thicker one. Here we go. Come through here with a, oh, I need to stay on the camera. Little lift over these two, but I'm taking that in the air and giving it a little line here and there. Over, put my pen down. There. You can even have a little curve to it. Give it a little interest. I'm going to break this up a little. All right, I think I have enough. I think I have enough lines. Except for here. So we've drawn Hollibaugh. And now I'm gonna put floors in the middle. So let's see how am I gonna do that? I think I'm dividing this up. Give it little diamonds in the center. So I understand my husband texted me this morning and said, well, we're going to have record heat here in Las Cruces today. 92. I'm thinking about that because I'm sitting here and I'm sweating. But later this week, it looks, I don't think we're going to have a like fall. I think it's going to go right to winter. As it looks like later this week, we're going to get a cold front in.
Well, in Canada today, it is rainy, wet, and 12 degrees Celsius. So,
Wow.
And so 12 degrees Celsius is about what in Fahrenheit? Do you know?
Oh,
it's about 55,
36, 40 degrees.
something. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I added ink in some of the small spaces, and I did it around in different places around the tile just to give some place for the eye to move, because your eye goes to that ink, you know, to the black. So then I'm shading now, so everywhere. So I started with the um I started shading with the first board that's on top, where it meets this board that's right underneath, and I put a little bit of graphite, and I went around to all those spaces except this that I forgot. And there's going to, so if this board is sitting on top of this board, there's going to be a shadow right underneath it. So I think I have most of them now. And so I went around and did that. And now I'm going to come in. Now I'm just pulling a little bit away. So I have this sandpaper, artist sandpaper. I got it on Amazon. And I think it's Jack Richardson. I got it on Amazon. It's on my page, favorite pages of supplies. But I really love their tortillons and their blending stumps. It's very good quality. And I've bought tortillons, and have you bought tortillons that the tips after one time, I mean, they just
Yeah.
fall apart? These don't. And I'm able to take it and I'm able to get rid of the graphite if I want to, if I don't want to have extra graphite on there. And I'm also able to create a point. So I do that when I need to.
You're using as a blending stump, right?
Yes.
Difference between the two is one is a solid roll of paper and the other is like actually rolled.
Yeah, and this one is a tortillon.
Oh, cool.
This is a tortillon. This is not a blending stump.
Wow.
And
Because it
it's
looked like a blending stump. Those are really nice.
and I'm trying to bend it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't
nice.
bend. And you can come and put the point back. It's really
Very cool.
yeah. So there's a link on my resource page, which is on the central page, and you can go check it out. They're not they're not that expensive, but they're not the cheapest. But if you buy the cheap ones, they last, not even through a drawing. And then you're looking for a paper clip to stick in the end of it to bring out the points. But if you were to try to sandpaper the point, it would fall apart. So there you go. So there's different ways that you can shade the Hollibaugh. Sometimes what I'll do, like on the very bottom, I'm just going to give it some gray so you can see it. All right. And I suppose, I mean, I could come in and maybe shade in this area here. But this is the basic idea. There you go. All right. Well, now that we've completed our Hollibaugh drawing, it's time to sign our work. And we initial the front, and then we turn over on the back and journal. So this is how I sign my the back of my um, Inktober Tangles, so that I remember that it's Inktober 2024. That's the year. This is day 12, where we learned Hollibaugh, and it was deconstructed for us by Zentangle. My name, Yehudit, and the date. Oops. Finally, share your completed tangle in our Facebook group. Look for today's tangle post and add a picture of your drawing along with any comments or questions that you have. I'd love to see how your Hollibaugh turned out. Before we wrap up, just a quick reminder, it's not too late to join our Sunday Mandala Challenge. You'll receive all the all the amazing information, also the Sunday Zoom. And since we've had 2 Zoom sessions and we have 3 more, you'll receive the recording from those sessions and the support to create a unique mandala that includes the template. The registration link is in the comments below or description below. If you have a problem, just get in touch with me. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you found this time relaxing and inspiring. I'll see you tomorrow on another mindful drawing session. Until then, remember, one stroke at a time. Bye for now.